Automatic cars are everywhere. They are easy to drive and perfect for beginners, but using them the wrong way can cause serious damage and costly repairs. To keep your car reliable and your wallet safe, here are 19 things you should never do in an automatic car. Mistakes that most drivers don't even notice. One of these tips might change how you drive, so don't skip it. Let's begin. Mistake number 19, driving with 2 feet. Using both feet to drive an automatic may feel like better control, but it only leads to trouble. Automatics are made for 1 foot driving. Using both can confuse you, especially in sudden stops. Even slight pressure from your left foot wears the brake pads faster, causing overheating, brake failure, and repairs that can cost up to $270 per axle. It can also mess with your reflexes, making you press the wrong pedal. It's not illegal, but it's best left to race car drivers. Stick to 1 foot and stay safe. Mistake number 18, hard launches or hard acceleration. When you press the gas, fuel mixes with air and creates an explosion that moves the pistons. The faster this happens, the more stress it puts on your engine. Imagine jumping from 900 to 10,000 RPM in seconds. That's over 10 times faster. Revving too hard strains the engine, clutch, gears, and bearings. Sure, cars are built tough, but constant hard launches wear parts out quickly. That's why race cars need frequent maintenance. If you keep flooring it, you'll wear out key components fast. Smooth and steady acceleration keeps your car healthy and saves money in the long run. Mistake number 17, changing gears when the car is still moving. Shifting into park while the car is still moving strains the parking pawl, which can wear out or break and damage parts like the locking pin or output shaft. Never switch from drive to reverse or vice versa without a full stop, as it puts huge stress on the transmission and can cost over $3,000 in repairs. Grinding noises when shifting are a warning that the pawl is struggling. Some newer cars prevent shifting until fully stopped. Mistake number 16, unnecessary performance modifications. Unnecessary mods can hurt your car's reliability, reduce fuel efficiency, and even void your warranty, leading to costly repairs. While cosmetic upgrades like wheels or body kits are fine, performance mods, such as engine tuning or transmission tweaks, can cause serious long-term damage. Automatics aren't built for that stress, so pushing them can lead to breakdowns. If you want better performance, it's smarter to invest in a car designed for it, or choose a manual for more effective upgrades. Mistake number 15, revving on a cold engine. When the engine is cold, parts like pistons and rings haven't fully expanded, causing poor fit and unnecessary wear. Cold revving also stresses the engine with abrupt temperature changes. At startup, the oil is thick and hasn't circulated properly, so revving too soon forces the engine to run with inadequate lubrication, leading to excessive wear. Always let the engine warm up before driving aggressively, about 1 minute on hot days, 5 minutes on cold days, to ensure proper oil circulation. Don't rely only on the coolant gauge, as oil heats slower than coolant. Mistake number 14, turning off the car before it's in park. Always keep your foot on the brake when shifting into park, then set the parking brake before letting go. This simple habit can prevent serious trouble. Most modern cars won't let you turn off the engine unless it's in park, but if yours does, it's risky. The car could roll away or strain the drivetrain and transmission. Mistake number 13, neglecting transmission fluid changes. Your transmission needs clean fluid to run smoothly and stay cool. Over time, fluid breaks down, losing effectiveness and risking costly damage. Replacement can cost up to $1,500. Check fluid levels if your car has a dipstick, following the owner's manual. Good fluid is bright red or pink. Dark, dirty, or foamy fluid signals problems like slipping, overheating, leaks, or low lubrication. Mistake number 12, coasting on neutral while driving downhill. In newer cars, the engine cuts off fuel while slowing down, so coasting in neutral won't save gas and is even illegal in some states. Coasting in neutral reduces control over speed and acceleration, strains the drivetrain when shifting back into drive, and wears out brakes faster. Instead, downshift manually to stay in control and maintain a safe speed. Mistake number 11, idling the car and drive for too long. Idling doesn't directly damage the drivetrain, but it strains the engine and components like the alternator and belts. Over time, this adds wear without adding miles. Long idling, like 30 to 40 minutes, stresses the engine similar to city driving, reduces fuel efficiency, causes carbon buildup, fouls spark plugs, and can contaminate engine oil. If you're waiting, it's better to switch to park or turn off the engine. Mistake number 10, turning off the engine immediately after a hard drive. In manual cars, downshifting naturally helps cool the engine as you slow down, but automatics work differently. They keep power running longer so the engine stays hotter even after you stop. Turning off the engine too soon stops oil and coolant flow, trapping heat inside. This hot soak can make components overheat and wear out faster over time. It's particularly risky for high-mileage cars, where things like cracked exhaust manifolds are more likely, and for turbocharged engines which spin at incredibly high speeds, sometimes over 100,000 RPM. Shutting down too early cuts oil flow to critical parts, potentially causing serious long-term damage. Mistake number 9, frequent engine cycling. Turning your engine on and off too often causes wear. Occasional shutdowns are fine, but frequent cycling stresses the starter, battery, and ignition parts. At a quick stoplight, keep it running. In traffic for several minutes, shutting it off can reduce wear. Modern auto start-stop systems show that occasional shutdowns are safe and can save fuel, but restarting too often may strain the engine and battery. Idling for a minute or two is usually fine. Mistake number 8, resting your hand on the shifter levers. Resting your hand on the shifter might seem harmless, but it slowly wears down your car's transmission. The constant pressure strains the shift fork and synchronizer, causing rough shifting and loosening the linkage over time. Even newer cars with cable systems aren't immune. Vibrations still add stress. It's best to avoid this habit and keep both hands on the wheel or use the armrest instead. Mistake number 7, driving through deep waters. Driving through deep water might seem harmless, but it's one of the fastest ways to destroy your transmission. Most cars have vents to release internal pressure, but those same vents can let water in. When water mixes with transmission fluid, it turns into a thick, milky sludge that destroys clutch packs and makes the transmission slip or fail completely within hours. Even draining the fluid won't fix it. Usually a full replacement is needed. Unless you're in a lifted 4x4, avoid deep water at all costs. Oil and water don't mix, and this mistake can cost you thousands. Mistake number 6, putting the car in park without pulling the handbrake. The parking pawl inside your transmission keeps the car in place, but it's not built to handle the full weight of the vehicle, especially on hills or uneven ground. Relying on it alone puts strain on the locking pin and transmission components, which can eventually cause failure or even let the car roll. Always use the handbrake before releasing the brake pedal. It relieves pressure from the transmission, protects engine mounts and bushings, and prevents costly damage. Mistake number 5, ignoring dashboard warning lights. 6 out of 10 drivers ignore dashboard warning lights until their car breaks down. But those lights are early warnings, not decorations. Ignoring them can cause serious damage or leave you stranded. Manual drivers usually react faster since they're more in tune with their cars, while automatic drivers often ignore the signs. If a light comes on, stay calm, pull over safely, and check the manual. Red lights mean urgent issues like brakes, overheating, or low oil pressure. Never ignore them. Yellow lights are less critical, but still need attention, often signaling tire pressure or maintenance reminders. Mistake number 4, missing a gear when shifting. In automatic cars, gear shifting is usually handled by the system, but when you switch between drive, reverse, or neutral, it's important to follow the right sequence and never skip gears. Doing so can strain the transmission. Always shift smoothly and avoid forcing the lever. Rushing or skipping gears can wear down internal parts and affect performance. Automatic transmissions are designed to shift effortlessly, so let them do their job. Bottom line, Take it slow, shift in order, and trust your car's system. It'll keep your drive smooth and trouble-free. Mistake number 3, tailgating and late braking. Tailgating cuts reaction time and raises accident risk, especially in automatics, where smooth power delivery can hide your true speed. Keeping a safe distance gives you time to react and brake smoothly. Don't stay on the gas until the last moment. Scan ahead and ease off early. It helps slow naturally, saves fuel, and keeps you safer. Manual cars slow when you lift off the gas, but automatics keep power flowing, so you must be more precise. Finding the right balance makes driving smoother and safer. Mistake number 2, engine braking. Engine braking in an automatic means shifting from D to a lower gear like 2 or L to slow down. But that's not ideal. Automatics are designed to shift smoothly on their own, and forcing lower gears puts unnecessary stress on the transmission and engine. Over time, this can cause overheating, friction, and even early wear. Instead, use gentle, consistent braking to control your speed, especially on hills. Mistake number 1, skipping regular maintenance schedule. Life gets busy, and skipping routine checks might seem harmless, but it can cost you big later. Modern automatics can go up to 7,500 miles between oil changes, yet stretching that limit leads to sludge buildup, poor performance, and even engine failure, which isn't cheap to fix. Neglecting maintenance also hurts fuel efficiency, while worn tires, brake pads, or wipers put your safety at risk. And if you ever plan to sell, a poorly maintained car loses value fast. Keep up with regular service. It's cheaper than repairs and keeps your car running strong. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and share it. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips to keep your car running longer and smarter.